Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna start enumerate function in Python. So these are the topics that we'll cover in today's video. So first of all, what is enumerate function? As I have mentioned, this function is used to simplify looping with counters. So in Python, enumerate function is used to get a counter and the value from the iterable at the same time, right? So if we are using simple loops without this function, so what will happen, we'll access the value but we cannot count the number of iterable object. Let's take an example without enumerate function. Okay, so here I am taking one list with value strings value a. Then I am using the for loop to access these values. So for I in L. So inside this loop I am gonna printing the value of I. Okay, so if I run this code, so this will print A, B, C without any counter value, right? If we want to print the index value as well along with the values, so what we need to change? We need to take one more counter variable which will count and will print the value, and in every iteration, what we need to do, we need to add the value of this counter variable plus 1, right? So because indexing is start from 0, so what you can do, first we will print the counter value and then we'll increment the counter value by 1. Okay, so now if I run this code, so we are getting the index value along with the values. Next example, I'm gonna using enumerate function to print the same output. So I'm taking same list here. I'm using for loop. So for I comma v, here I am taking two variables, one for index and v for value. Okay, so in enumerate and pass the list L here. Okay, so if I print I comma v, so let's check the output, we are getting the same output. When you use enumerate function, so this value return the count of the current iteration, which is 0, 1, 2, and the value of the item at the current location, right? Use the same enumerate function for conditional statement to skip the elements, okay, to skip the items. So let's take an example. So I am creating one more list, capital L, with the string value, let's suppose. Okay, now let's suppose if we want to put the condition that we want to print only even index value, means 0, 2, 4, 6, etc. Okay, so what we can do, same, use loop in enumerate, then pass the list here, then check the condition. If now index value for I is divided by 2 equals to 0, this is the condition to check for even number. If this is true, then print the value. Let's check the output. So it will print 0, which is stored at 0th equation H, then L, and then O. So this is the output for conditional statement to skip the element. Next, if you want to print an element from 1 onwards, like 1, 2, 3, right? So what you can do in the same example here, copy it. So you can use one start value is equals to 1. So this is start represent from where you want your count value. So here I am 1 means it will start counting from 1 onwards. So let's check the output. So 1A, then 2B, and then 3C. Previously the output for same code without start is start automatically from 0. But if you have mentioned the start value, so you can give your own start value. Let's suppose if here I am giving my 5, so this will start 5 onwards. Okay, now here I am taking one more example to show you the actual functionality of this function. One list storing ABC and one string which is hello. Okay, so if I want to print these enumerated value and store in list, so enumerate L and say S. Let's check the output. The output is 0 index A value, 1 index B value, 2 index C value, similarly for the string. Okay, now if I want to store in tuple, in tuple form, if you want to start the element from 1 for list and 2 for string. Okay, it is not necessary to use the start keyword. You can directly mention the integer value from where you want to start your numbers or sequence. Okay, so if I run this code, so first list is start from A 1, 2, 3 and string is start from 2 onwards. So this is the way to use the enumerate function according to your requirement. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching my video. Have a good day.